WEAF, New York. The KRAFT Music Hall, starring Bing Crosby, with Jimmy Dorff and his orchestra, the Paul Taylor Choristers, and Bob Burns. Bing's special guests for tonight include Basil Rathbun, Mary Garden, and Miss Janice Porter. And here's Bing Crosby.
Music has known few, if any, more glamorous personalities than Miss Garden. Surely no more eager pioneer. Among the first to embrace the modern French school of music, at the composer's request, she created the role of Mélisande in the opera Pelléas and Mélisande. The composer, it seems almost needless to add, being a guy named Claude Debussy, for whom our clients may recall I've frequently put on a slight raise. Among the many other firsts hung up by Miss G was a directorship of the Chicago Opera Company, which little job made her the first lady to indulge in such really strenuous work as guiding the destiny of a major opera company. Climaxing her career of musical groundbreaking, we find Mary Garden now in Hollywood, working with Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer people, pioneering for the future. And if you think perhaps it's a far cry from a memorable association with Claude Debussy to her present alliance with the Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer Lions, take it from one of Miss Garden's greatest admirers, such far cries are no new thing to her. Are they, Miss Garden?
No, indeed. Latitude and longitude, in my view of life, have no significance to me. But really, I cannot tell you how delighted I am, Mr. Crosby, to be here this evening. First, because I admire your talent, and second, because you are an admirer of Debussy. But now, my dear boy, may I tell you something that is entirely new to me?
Oh, we're eager to hear it. Just such newsy bits of chit-chat that give us strength to carry on here in the hall. What's the news?
The way they pronounce the name of the great composer, Claude Debussy.
Conversation called?
You know, Miss Garden, I always figured Bing wasn't getting the man's name right. Nobody would have a name pronounced like Bing, says it.
Yeah. Throw him no mind, Miss Garden. Just straighten me out on how to handle Mr. Debussy's name.
You're not hurt that I corrected you in public.
What public? It's just friends, and you and me and a few friends. Now, let's have a catch-as-catch-can tussle with the man's name. That is the way you, who doing so well, would pronounce it.
Well, the man's name is Claude Debussy. It should be said quickly. Debussy.
Well, Debussy.
That's it. That's much better.
Well, no matter how I kick the fellow's name around, I bow to no man in my yearn for his music.
It's not a strange thing that you should have, as you say, this yearning for the works of Debussy.
I don't know if some of my most intimate friends have been raising querulous eyebrows.
I don't see why. I say this in all sincerity, Mr. Crosby. You have precisely the voice and the temperament to sing Debussy.
Oh, now wait. I've been ribbed by some of the best in that department, but this is just a little...
No, really.
No?
I'm not trying to pull a flatter you, Mr. Crosby, when I say that you have the voice and the temperament to sing Debussy.
Tell me, quiet, Brown. Want to say a few words, Mr. Brown? Is it your plan?
Don't argue with that gardener woman, I'll tell you.
Is it your plan to help young singers personally, Miss Garden?
Oh, no. I'm in no position to do that. I'm at present trying to find voices for the MGM. I have presented quite a few beautiful voices, but as I go on in my search, I realize that finding them is not sufficient. The studio will have to realize that when these voices are found, they will have to be trained for the great future that is before them. Because this is going to be the musical center of the world, I think, within 3 years.
That's quite a prediction. How does MGM feel about that?
I don't know. But that they or any other big studio would establish on their lot some means for training all these fine young voices of musical talent, they would do a great service to themselves and to America. Because here in America is the picture of all great singers. And here in Hollywood is the picture of a new form of grand opera.
Are you still in for the Chamber of Commerce?
I mean it. Americans today, more than any other people in the world, possess what I consider the 3 essentials of greatness.
Those 3 are what?
Ambition, brains, and glamour.
Ah, la glamour.
La glamour. Americans know no obstacles. Girls come to me and say, I'd like to sing Louise to you. They know nothing of Louise. Yet they are willing to stand up and sing Louise as calmly as anything in the world. They don't say, I wonder if I can do it. They go ahead and do it. And that's what I like about Americans.
Thank you, Miss Garden, for phrasing a thought I'm sure we all share. And maybe the next time you drop around the hall, you'll sing for us. Something by Debussy, I suggest?
I should be glad to.
Chérubin, was it?
I should be very happy to. And the next time I'm invited to the hall, and I hope it will be soon, I shall expect you to sing me Debussy. I have just a song for you. It's Bonsoir.
Bonsoir, eh? Well, I'll have to take a quick hinge at that on your say-so. Will you make a note of it, Bob? Bonsoir. B-E-A-U-S-O-I-R.
Yeah, I got it, Ben, but what does it mean?
Well, from what little French I've been able to pick up reading Fred Harvey menus, I'd make bonsoir to mean a glorious evening. How about that, Miss Garvin?
That's exactly right. And that is exactly what I'm having here right now.
Ah, you're just saying it.
No, that is the truth. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to talk privately to Mr. Brown about his operatic career.
Well, now, don't you think that he ought to study for 30 or 40 years in Zanzibar or Split-Lip, Nevada or something? Get away from it all.
Well, I think that would be a very good idea. Hello, Mr. Brown.
Oh, it'll be a pleasure, Miss Gerber.
I want to tell you, you're just about to have a conversation with a real musician.
I am unwilling to miss a word of this, friends. I'm sure you'll pardon me if I turn matters over for a moment to one of my able colleagues.